everyone. It's Caribbean and Milo. Welcome to the channel. Hope everybody just having a wonderful day and that your day is going good as mine. Today I'm coming with another retirement video, the retirement perspective about some things that you can put in place that you can retire and get outside of the box. Because once you're trapped in, the first thing will keep you trapped in is your finances. And it's how you articulate your finances that will determine can you ever get outside of the box. That's what the channel is about. Living outside the box, not living inside the box, but living outside, which will give you more choices, more opportunities, more adventures in your life. So, I thought about some things today when I was thinking about this video and how so many years I wasted so much money on frivolous and foolish stuff when I could have been putting money in the bank. And I'm talking about buying cars that was interest rate crazy and all of the other things in between that I wasted money on that I really didn't need. But now I got a different mindset. And I thought about this one guy here. And some of you guys might want to Google him or look him up. He can help you to put your finances together, because we get some people from the channel that really don't know how to articulate saving money, budgeting, putting your money together, that you can live one day outside of the box. You don't have to die in the box, but you can live outside of the box. Just like Caribbean and Tina and Milo, who's out here this morning on the patio with me. That's got to see everything. Okay, she's got to be one of the nosiest cats I've ever seen in my life. But anyway, that's her. But anyway, Dave Ramsey has a financial peace university, and it has changed millions of lives since 1994. All over the world, it has saved people's lives because they was doing the wrong things at the wrong time, and they kept doing it, and now they find themselves stuck inside the box for the remainder of their lives. Note, you can't move anywhere without any money. Okay? You cannot move anywhere without no money. And when you first move outside of the box, it will be kind of costly at first when you move, but when you get settled in, you will recover and begin to save more money than you ever thought. Okay? And I've noticed that many people around the world don't have a plan. They don't have a plan like that. They don't have a plan at all. They are clueless and planless. See you later, Milo. Guess she just checked out. Many don't have a passport. Okay? Many don't have a passport. And also, give me 1 second. And also, if you're a felon, I'm not sure you'll be able to get a passport. Okay? So you might want to check those rules out before you think about planning and you get into the airport and you can't go nowhere because you pull up as a felon and you can't leave out of the country. You go from state to state, but you can't leave the country. Then, you get a passport. The next thing on the list is you don't have a steady income. You're not working online. You just ain't got nothing coming in. So, if nothing coming in, nothing can go out for bills and all the other luxuries and things that you want to do while striving to live outside of the box. And as many people don't have a savings, okay? Because every time they get a piece of money, they throw it away on frivolous stuff, the first new gadget that comes out, and all these things add up, and interest and everything go along with it, and there you sit. So only the strong will survive, and especially this new work environment that we all find ourselves in the culture that we live in as it relates to COVID-19. I found out now older workers can't make it on their retirement Social Security. So a lot of them are coming out of retirement to compete with even younger workers. So if you got a man that's going to work at McDonald's and he's 70 years old, and you have an 18, 19-year-old or college student that's working there, for the most part, the younger workers will get the part first before the older workers will, because a lot of these corporations, companies, don't want to have any liabilities, don't want you to slip and fall and get hurt, because they know that the age that you are and you're not going to be able to move. You know, you just lose some mobility as you grow older. So one of our principal goals of this channel is to show people all things that are possible if you plan well. That's the key. If you plan well. You don't need to be rich to live in the Dominican Republic or many other places, but you must start early. And don't wait until you're in your 50s to get it together. Because if you do, you're going to be a coulda, shoulda, woulda person, whether you're male or female. Okay? When we first left Vegas almost a couple years ago, we had to leave everything behind to start anew. And we'll have to do the same thing someday when we leave the Dominican Republic. Okay? And I'm going to tell you this. Some of you that are still working on the grind in the US of A, you still in still in bondage. You're still in Pharaoh's camp. Okay? You're still in Egypt. But once you get those retirement papers and you leave that job and you say goodbye forever, that's when life changes. Maybe you reached out to some of you police officers, your firemen, you do this, you do that, and you work everywhere on God's green earth, and many also different countries. Okay? So the same thing works the same. You've got to plan well. You got to plan well if you want to end well. Now there are some requirements that one must meet to become a citizen in certain countries. Number one, you got to have steady income. You can't come in and be a problem on the system here, because most systems here is not catered to you, and they're not effective. They won't help you. That's a loss if you're thinking that way. So you got to have steady income. Number two, you need health insurance, just like we did when we first got here. Okay? Number three, you need a place to stay. Can't live on the street. You need a place to stay. Number four, you will need a bank account. Okay? You will need a bank account. And number five, you will need to downsize. Okay? You can even do that before you get here, which that's my best opinion to give you when it comes to that. And a few other things to bring to your promised land, or whatever place that you're looking to travel and live and venture out, whether it's Peru, whether it's Puerto Rico, whether it's Panama, whether it's the Philippines, whether it's Japan, Tokyo. Okay, so many places I have been. Okay, and it takes money. Okay, talk is cheap, like my mother always told me. She said, son, talk is cheap. It takes money to buy land. So you can't go nowhere broke. Now, the next point I'd like to bring out. If you wait until further in life to have your ducks in order, you'll be setting yourself up for failure. And I try to preach that on the channel. Don't wait till you get up there in your 60s and say, wow, this is a golden time for me to do this, do that, do that, do this, when you haven't planned well during those prior years. Okay? There's some people that want to buy a new truck every year. Okay? They're leasing for years, they continue to lease it, and some of them don't understand the fine print. Okay? But that's money that's continuing to go out when you get your used truck. Okay? And one day find yourself living outside of the box instead of living inside of the box. Your legacy of success will follow you into your golden years, and you will be a happy camper if you plan well. There is a trap set, and listen at this, there's a trap set for all of them that don't plan well. And many people that are following this channel, they are the smart ones, because a lot of them are selling their homes. They clean them up, fix them up, paint them up, put them on the market like I did in Vegas. And I showed you pictures of it and videos of it. And I was able to sell that home and make it look wonderful for the next buyer. That's why my house only sat on the market in Vegas for 7 days, and it was gone. Also, you have to have a good realtor. That's going to help you handle your business and give you good sound advice, so you don't be playing games and wasting a lot of time when you're trying to move outside of the box. Also, some cars. You got to get rid of some cars. If you got a car and you got car payments on it until kingdom come, then that's something that you got to deal with, and that's going to hold you up. Okay? My car had good value. I kept it up good. I was able to get good value. Take it to CarMax, put a couple $100 down, and the car was gone out of my hands, outside of my rim of paying a car payment, and I haven't paid a car payment since. So I love it. Living outside the box is a beautiful thing when you got a bunch of stuff breathing down your back. Car payment, car insurance, all this stuff adds up when you're living in the US of A. Some people got to decide they want to keep their motorcycles. Some of you got vintage bikes. You got to make those decisions. I'm going to keep this bike. I'm going to ship it. The choice is yours. Okay, but don't forget there's taxes related to it wherever you ship it at. Okay, if you don't have a tax ID number or cellular number in some of these countries, you will have to pay some taxes on either a car you decide to ship or a motorcycle. Also, this is another big thing a lot of people are wrestling and fighting with, and that's cleaning out their storage bins and their storage rooms in the US of A. They seem like I just can't seem to get rid of these books. I can't seem just to get rid of these pictures. And I tell you what, there's a lot of books that I had to get rid of. I had hundreds of books, all kinds of inspirational books, but I found the same information, okay, online, same information, okay, on my cell phone. I can ask Siri, okay, and scripture pops right up, and it gets me a whole bunch more stuff. So this is something to think about, because the more you bring, the more you got to carry. So a lot of stuff if you keep it in the States and sell it, just prepare for it. You can come here, buy something different, buy something nice, okay? Whether you come here or you go to another country, you can always recover, you always recruit, because you got the money to do it with. And if you do it right in the US of A, when you get here, you can pay cash, and you ain't got to have no car payment or bike payment, okay? So it's either now or never. And the US would love taking your money for life if you allow it. They will love doing it. So a different mindset is a game changer. This channel is not about looking cute, but it's about changing lives first. Then you can look cute later when you are set up for life, with your feet up, in the air, relaxing and enjoying what you see behind me right now. If you want to make money, now this is important. Listen to this. If you want to make your money work for you, you have to know how money works. A lot of people haven't been told that. Here's Dave Ramsey to help you, teach you, and get you in the spot that you can begin to have some kind of financial management, that when you reach your retirement age, you can move swiftly outside of the box. Plan your life now and reap the benefits later. Life is a journey, but this financial happiness is how you plan it. It is how you plan it. It's what you don't know will and can hurt you, because information is inspiration. Now, many people lack education when it comes to setting up their lives well. I'm a witness. Knowledge is power, and a mind is a terrible thing to waste. Another thing I noticed about Dave Ramsey and some of the points is that he puts out in his books, in his literature, is about super savings relating to money, cash flow planning, dumping debt, buyer beware points, the rule of insurance. He gets into retirement and college planning, real estate and mortgages. Okay, the great misunderstandings about money and about how things work, about how Wall Street work. And he speaks about money budgeting forms that you can actually fill out and follow in a workbook that you can get your life in order. So, some of my final notes is, as it relates to this retirement perspective and ending well, is always remember that your time is your life and your life is your time. And what you do in the meantime will help you to determine how you're going to be looking in the future. It's how you prepare for a better future for you and your family. Many people are last when it comes, or matter of fact, many people are lost when it comes to spending. They are completely lost. They are lost when it comes to spending. They are lost when it comes to investing. They are lost when it comes to savings. But I love the old scripture in the Bible that says, I once was lost, but now I'm found. Was blind, but now I see. A brighter future has come my way because I allowed myself to get around people and hear some things, some tapes, some seminars, some reading, and some study to figure out how I wanted my life to look like when I retired from the job that I was on. So this is just another retirement perspective, things that I can give you as you reach out to the channel. You're going to reach out, and I hate to hear people reach out and say, well, I'm 45 years old, I don't have a savings, I don't have really that good of a job, and I just really don't know. I'm caught between this and that and that and this, and I hate to hear them stories. Well, you have to start young. You can't wait till you're 45. You can't wait till you're 60, 50. Because I've heard of guys wait until they're 45 and say, well, I just want to be a rapper. Okay, go ahead and be a rapper. But if that rapness don't pay your bills, if that rapness don't pay your car payment and get you good health insurance, you're just rapping to the ceiling. Okay? It's time now to get it together, get your life together while you're still young, while you're still on the grind, while you're still working, that you can finish well and be like me, Caribbean in the Caribbean, enjoying life. And like I always tell you guys, life is to be enjoyed. So consider this information. Dave Ramsey, you can Google him, we'll look him up, and you'll probably have to get some information online, but also we'll probably give you some information too, the comments column, and you can go from there. So, in the meantime, between the time, always remember life is to be enjoyed. Hit that subscription notification, and we'll catch you on the next video. And have a wonderful day. Peace.